stepped in. That would be scary considering how we expected him to have challenges coming into this tournament, and now it is the end and didn't have the impact, but it is a slightly different champion. This time around, Faker's got all the tools in his kit to make plays for himself, and he has to do so.
Owns the head-to-head, and that will mean a lot as we go through the second stages of the double round robin.
Zitter, but it still counts. Hashtag CLG win if you think it's going to be them or their opponents. Hashtag SKT win. Taking a look at Duke. Ooh, Hui takes a big chunk of damage, and the chains go down. But
here comes Blanc.
Throws a soldier in the direction of Faker to trade. Blanc might be looking to set something up. Flash is available and double bust, but look at the top lane. Xmithy wants to reply in kind. Duke can't dash away just yet. Smithy's gonna pounce forward, get some damage, throws down the claws. It's not over yet. Javelin goes out. It's gonna be flashed away. That's summon a spell traded. That's and repeat. Flash and barrier available. Hui takes a lot of damage. Blanc is winning this trade. Wolf is doing a lot of damage. Defensive flash. Xmithy pounces forward, forces out Blanc's flash as Hui was forced to flash defensively. Trading summoners from mid lane and for jungle. We'll continue talking about that in a moment because Darshan's being dove. The verdict is available and he gets them both!
That's good play out of Darshan. All right, so able to kick two people out from underneath his turret.
Looks like they kept themselves relevant. Afro's going very, very aggressive here. Burns the exhaust because Xmithy's come in from behind and it's bought enough time for Stixxay to arrive. Xmithy's going to continue looking to chase. Winter's Bite will slow Smithy down a sidestep, but look at the mid lane. He's coming from the river. I think Wolf's made it out.
Yeah, he's completely fine, and another mistake out of CLG.
He hits level 7. He's now skilled at ultimate, and with the teleports available, this could be problematic. Darshan and Smithy, they're looking to pressure at least one of those TPs. An instant back away. Phase dive forward here for Duke. Faker throws out the chains, but it misses. Is 2 chains going to be a thing? It's not even going to get needed. Darshan survives with the heal thanks to Xmithy. 200 hit points, 100 hit points. The dash against the wall, no stun, and Duke picks up the kill. It's first blood, SKT.
And once again, just not respecting the teleport on the Leblanc in the mid lane. So this is something I do like to talk about. If you get Krugs on Nidalee, you can just go hit a turret and start chipping it down. Look for that poke damage.
Oh, sorry to cut you off, Spawn, but there's a teleport from Duke. Remember, Darshan will not have his available for a few more seconds. Emperor's Divide will buy some time for Hui, but Bang's not done yet. True Shot Barrage shoots and tags Hui. That was a late barrier, and it was not even needed.
It certainly was not, and all of a sudden, for that chip damage, they give up 3 summoner spells one more time. Sure, Duke burns teleport, but they will get Dragon at the same time, as well as...
Somewhat donated by Bang, who's poking it down, and you can see Blanc on your screen. He's got 3 marks already, Spawn. So a little bit more... Oh, small dance of arrows.
That's all right.
Oh, ×2. I really hope you can.
There we go, yeah. All right. We got there in the end. It's okay. No one saw it.
It happens to everybody.
That spectator is a jerk, Blanc. Don't you listen to him. I think you're class. Both mid laners do get their blue buffs handed over respectively, but that's a tough situation to be in if you are CLG.
It is. Darshan is able to juke or bait Duke out. Duke forced to flash and then get away. Darshan moving forward, winds up the verdict, hits all the minions, but now he's in trouble. Teleport's coming down for Faker, and there's a flash available. Darshan's running out. Flash for flash, gets away from the chains. Sigil of Malice goes down from Faker. The dash is interrupted, but here comes Blanc. There's more people at the party. Darshan's not done. Yes, he is. Faker gets the kill. Chrono break for safety, and Duke gets out.
Faker is so good. He used his clone to tank up 2 turret shots there, ensuring that SKT do not fall down in that dive climb out of, because games like Flash Wolf, games like RNG happen where you cannot.
Especially when you think of the potential. Very impactful. He doesn't even have a sizable farm lead over Xmithy. What's your take?
I would say that...
Oh, let's expand on that in a moment. Blue buff secured by Stixxay. Hui flies forward, throws Wolf and Blanc down. 2 members of SKT stuck on top of Lamb's Respite. The kill goes to Stixxay. They've got a second. They even it out to 2-2. Bang will pick one up onto Hui, and Faker's trying to find another 2-for-1 trade in favor of CLG.
Yeah, but we'll see whether SKT can get any position on the map. They want the mid lane turret for Smithy, but that's no longer the case. Poor ultimate there.
It is indeed. Faker Faker can't dash away while he's inside that W of Darshan. Parallel conversion comes down from Duke and nobody's stunned up. Stixxay, he's gone way forward. The Monsoon is being channeled, keeping CLG alive, and SKT are in the retreat. Darshan continues to chase. The verdict holds Faker in place. He's dashed away, goes backwards. Xmithy gets the kill. Counter Logic Gaming are pushing SKT back. Wolf returns into the fight. There's no Fisher available for him, and now SKT are on the front foot. But in the base, Huhi is running. He's coming to join the rest of CLG, and it looks like this one's going to back away. Another dash forward for Stixxay. Phase dive from Duke. The fight is still ongoing. Duke chrono breaks away. Stixxay stays alive to fight another day. Afro's now going forward. The fight is still going on. Afro's running out of mana. The culling doesn't do a lot. And finally, everyone backs away.
Yeah, and no one is dying yet, Blank.
Oh, we got to jump forward. Huhi, oh, this is going to hurt. Faker dashes forward, hasn't got the kill yet. Barrier, divide, killing the clone. Huhi's tagged, and it's Faker that shuts him down.
Yeah, Wolf comes across with a pretty clutch Q there to make sure they secure the kill. Expecting to see these big team fights where they run at each other. I mean, Darshan can look for a flank, sure, and maybe look for a wallbang if he can catch someone out. But this is really what they're looking for.
Now, Aframu's in trouble. Exhaust already used. Summon a heal by Stixxay. Here comes Huhi. He's thrown Wolf into the fight, but Huhi goes down. He donated his life to SKT. Duke joins the fight with a TP, and Faker's held on to his. He's going to be able to dash forward 40 seconds before Huhi is back alive.
Yeah, Faker just going to pressure Darshan away. They collapse on the Baron. As I said, there's no engage really available for this lineup.
There is none whatsoever. Xmithy forced to flash over the wall. The rest of SKT, they're sticking on the Baron. Darshan's going to come in from the side lane. Throws out the Keeper's Verdict. Yes, it's caught the Smite user. Now the rest of CLG, they sense a chance. Look on the left, Xmithy's already killed. Blank's bought enough time to come back onto the Baron, and Duke dashes onto Aframu. And Monsoon will buy some time before Darshan gets taken down. Bang stays alive. The unbreakable will break. It's a double, a triple for Stixxay before Faker shuts him down, and the Baron was not secured.
And for a 4v5, that is probably the best that CLG could hope for. 3 kills onto their AD carry. However, Blank stuck on that Baron.
John, the Keeper's Verdict throws away Blank. The moment Blank was out of that pit, CLG committed. Look at the damage dealt. Faker just demolishing CLG.
And he's still going.
And they're looking to demolish Xmithy. True Shot Barrage wasn't enough to pick up the kill, but Duke's phase dive is. Aframu's in trouble. 5 members of SKT are chasing him down. A dash away from Stixxay. Darshan throws out the Verdict. It was a defensive one, and it finds nobody. 2 members of CLG are dead, and SKT can re-attempt the Baron.
And all of
Darshan's in trouble. Is going to get tagged by a Mystic Shot. We're following Duke. He chrono breaks back to lane. TP not required.
So all of a sudden, Darshan's in trouble.
Pin into Faker against the wall. He's looking for the kill. He's got him, but where is Bang? Bang's going to deal a lot of damage on the back line. Darshan's going to die. Stixxay gets tagged. Not before he takes 2 with him. It's 3 members of SKT chasing a low mana Huhi. He's going to use the shifting sands over the wall. Throws out the soldiers before being killed himself. And SKT find themselves 4 total kills.
Yeah, and another 3 for 2 at the back end of that. Stixxay out of his mind. But Bang just hasn't got the threat on the back line. Faker's gonna kill him. This is so bad.
How quick will he die? That quick.
So teleport LeBlanc turns out pretty good.
It does indeed. Darshan teleported in for this one, by the way. It's on cooldown. He's gonna get run down. Just donating some presents to SKT. How much time can he buy?
And this is a really sloppy game now out of CLG as the Keeper's Verdict.
So Darshan will get killed eventually. Gonna do a little bit of damage to Faker, but really nothing to speak of. And you know, yes, CLG are playing quite sloppy, but there's not a lot of control out of SKT either. They're kind of buying into this madness. Huhi looking for Bang.
Yeah, they definitely are. Bang goes for a solo invade on a red buff. Without teleport, without the correct vision around this objective, they are going to have to face check.
And let's find out how it works. Darshan's gone in. He's found Blank. Emperor's Divide sends Blank backwards. The Lamb's Respite will buy some time for Duke to arrive. Their full channel on Monsoon from Aframu will be interrupted. Bang is down. Stixxay's the one that gets it. They turn their attention to Duke. SKT are in trouble. Faker finds no chains. 5 members of CLG are pushing forward, and it's a 45-second death timer.
Afro also able to stop up that. What is going on? So it turns out the way to beat SKT is just team fight them.
Let's find out if it works. Huhi gets tagged, but doesn't get killed. No summoner spells available for Huhi. The winner of this will have a positive win record in the first half of groups. Let's find out if this Baron decides it. Initiation from SKT, not the strongest, nor is it from CLG. Baron is down to 50%. Sand Soldiers will buy some space, buy some time. Faker dashes back to the clone. Baron's down to 2,000. It's going to look to get burst. Doshon dashes into the river. Baron secured for America. They've taken down Blanc. There was no lands respite, but that was a massive parallel convergence. Duke chrono breaks for some additional damage. Nobody from CLG is dead, and Huhi is looking for Wolf. They're chasing them down. 2 members of SKT down, and Baron to CLG.
Darshan has teleport. This might be the game-winning play. There's 50 seconds on the top laner and 35 on the jungle. CLG looking to push down mid.
For days, teleport comes from Darshan. Faker has to go massive to defend this push.
There's still 30 seconds left on Duke. CLG walking into the base. Faker goes for it.
It's not going to be enough. 3 members of SKT alive. No true shot barrage to try and whittle down these members. CLG, they're not letting up. 5 seconds before Blanc is up. And while CLG commit, they've decided to back away, playing this one safe. 10 seconds for Duke.
It's not that massive of a deal. They get back to equal gold, but at 35 minutes, Faker's actually teleported in. Stixxay's dead.
Stixxay's dead! Faker TPs for the kill. All of a sudden, SKT in a 5v4.
And I said it at the start of the day, Faker, if your team falls behind, you need to be the man that makes the play.
Available, it's been started, it's been tagged. Teleport begins to channel. It's in the left-hand side. Look at the Raptor camp. Here comes Duke from behind Counter Logic Gaming. Darshan throws out the verdict and finds nobody. Duke's in the back line. Parallel convergence stuns up no one, but the Fisher will split them up. Aspect to Korea. They've got it. Dragon number 5. CLG's on the wrong side of the base, and the fight breaks out. Huhi throws down the Divine. Flashes away to stay alive. Nobody's dead yet. That is until Wolf goes down. CLG, they find a kill, but they lose Huhi. 4 versus 4. Aspect is with SKT.
Yeah, it certainly is, and they're still looking to continue the fight. CLG
on the international stage. And look at the damage difference. Stixxay is really making an impact. Opportunity at CLG calling SKT's bluff. Their grouping is 5. Duke's down bottom. Duke's opened up the base, but CLG, they're pushing forward.
Yeah, they still want to base race this team, so they go for the inhibitor trade. What else can they get for it? Duke's sticking around for the inhibitor. All of a sudden, CLG have inside track onto the Baron buff. 2
teleports for SKT available. Duke should be able to take this bottom inhib. It's going to be a trade, and currently SKT have vision around Baron. CLG. Now shot calling gets tested. Now we see who can dig deep, who has the stronger nerves in the face of adversity, who he's sliding for. Faker and Wolf somewhat on the wrong
Duke's
side
on
of the
base.
map.
He's trying to take down the win. Duke is not stopping here, and all of a sudden, CLG have no idea what to do. SKT's on Baron.
CLG started this push. Now they're the ones that have to answer. Baron is being tagged and started and rushed by SKT. Duke is peeled away from the lane looking for a teleport. Faker does not connect with Stixxay, and Huhi gets chunked out. Teleport from Darshan, but look at Duke. He's not channeled it yet. Baron is being started. Counter Logic Gaming are looking for the purple buff. The hammer throws Wolf into the pit. Does CLG get it? Stixxay's on the front line. Flashes, he's down. There's no more damage from CLG, but Huhi's the one that has to do it. He's being jumped on by Duke. They've managed to kill Bang. Both ADCs are dead, and CLG the numbers advantage. They're looking for Faker. They've got him. X-Smithy kills Faker. Counter Logic Gaming looking for an ace. They've got Duke chasing him down. Pounce after pounce, and X-Smithy tags him, kills him. CLG may have done it.
For the 3rd time in 2 days, CLG will take out SKT. This is unbelievable. They've still got 4 members up.
The focus is the Nexus, and Counter Logic Gaming scoring magnificent win for America against the defending world champions.
And X-Smithy one more time. He got the 50-50 Baron. He kills Duke, and Faker is distraught. His Leblanc has fallen for a 2nd time at MSI.
SK Telecom are on a 3-game losing streak.
On international level, like, just let that sink in. The team that dropped 1 map at the whole of Worlds, the team that dropped, I think, a map at IEM, now in what was arguably their best form of 2016,